Hello, my name is Alexander Griffith, and welcome to UMass. I'm a student here majoring in linguistics and anthropology, and for the past 12 years it has been my dream to travel abroad to Israel. My love for Israel began when I was about 11 years old. I began studying Hebrew with a dear friend of mine, and she taught me how to read from the Tehillim, from the Tanakh, in its original language. And as I learned to read Hebrew, I began wanting to know more. I wanted to learn how to speak modern Hebrew. And from there, I went on to getting books, watching movies, finding all the sources that I could on modern Hebrew. And I taught myself the basics of conversation, of grammar, vocabulary. And when I was about to turn 13 years old, I asked my parents if I could have a bar mitzvah. And my family, you see, we're not Jewish, we're Christian. And this was a rather odd request that I gave my parents. But my father understood my deep love for Hebrew and my growing interest in the Jewish culture, and he said yes. And so, on my 13th birthday, I had a bar mitzvah. And that summer, I met my first Israeli family. That was the day that I realized that I really wanted to go to Israel. And from that day on, I strived all that I could to delve myself into Jewish culture, in Jewish language, so that I could prepare myself for when I go to Israel. And when my college years came along, I first attended at Berkshire Community College in the fall of 2015. And there I majored in foreign language. And I really wanted to major in Hebrew, but they didn't have it there. So I started off with Spanish. And I am very glad that I did, because from those classes that I took with my professor, I was instilled with a deep love for expanding my horizons in the field of language. And I also studied French and sign language during my time there. And when I graduated from Berkshire Community College, I transferred over to the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. I knew exactly what I wanted to major in: linguistics and anthropology. There I learned all that there was to know about how language works, how many languages there are in the world, and how to break them down in a manner that linguists can learn more about the people and how they think. I'm in my last semester of college, and back in the October of 2018, I said to myself, now is the time to go to Israel. All the resources that I need to study abroad are here at UMass. And that is when I went to the International Programs Office to see what programs they had in Israel. And as I was scrolling through the different universities that are in connection with UMass, I saw the name Ben-Gurion University of the Negev. I wondered what a Negev was and what is this Ben-Gurion? So I researched into the university, and I found that this university has linguistics and the classes that I need to graduate. And I said, this seems like a good option. But as I researched further into Ben-Gurion University, I found an immense plethora, a richness of knowledge, inspiration, and innovation, and I wanted to be part of it. It is July 16th, and I am facing one of the biggest decisions in my life. And that decision was to travel to Israel, and without doubt, I have made the decision to go. Now, waiting for 7 days, 1 week before I leave, I am immensely blessed, I must admit, through all the help that I have received from friends, family, professors, advisors, everyone. I'm deeply grateful to them. They have done so much for me to prepare me for this moment in time. I must admit that I am nervous about going over to a new country 5,500 miles away, but I know that with all the help that I have had through the past 12 years, I am absolutely prepared to go to Israel. And I want you all to know about everything that I do from day to day in the Holy Land. And that is why I have created this YouTube channel, and I'm going to vlog to show you everything that I do, everything that I learn, and everything that you can learn from too. So please, if you want to follow my channel, subscribe, push the subscribe button right there, and learn more about Israel, about the language, the people, the history, everything. From yours truly, Alexander Griffith.